Ouais, normal, attends. Ah bah super. Vous s'est remis à la live, c'est bon? Merci. Du coup, je sais même pas si ça m'a cliqué la carrière, le tout de la carrière, c'est bien. Super, génial, j'adore. Du coup, ça m'a remis le truc. Ouais, ça m'a refait couper mon live, quoi. Ouais, c'est cool. Dernière station 10h02, ouais, bah, c'est mort, je dois refaire le match. C'est sûr et certain. Ah, vas-y, putain. Bon, c'est pas grave. J'espère que... Ah, ça casse ses couilles, j'étais bien parti en plus. Bon, bah, c'est pas grave, on va recommencer. J'adore, j'adore, j'adore. Hop, ouais.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports.
Hop, on va passer tout ça.
With less than a handful of games completed, Richard, we're starting to see teams
On
emerge.
pose tout ça.
You
Et
usually
bon.
need about 10 games or so to figure out who's going to compete in their divisions. Numbers tend to regulate themselves over a couple of
Ça
months.
commence bien.
And recently MP came out
En
and
même temps, les gars,
he doesn't take these rivalry games too lightly.
ah, mais quand c'est comme ça devrait être sauvegardé automatiquement, quoi.
Priority for him.
En gros, si t'as pas de connexion internet, et ben le jeu, tu peux pas y jouer. C'est bien, hein. En gros, c'est ça maintenant. Les NBA 2K, c'est ça. T'as plus de...
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. MP out there with Gary Trent, and it's Turner in at the center. You know, one thing about MP, he is used to pressure situations. Not long ago, he was leading his team to a European title with a win over a very stacked Istanbul team.
To get experience like that, playing in a championship against other professionals, that's something that few rookies get to enter the league with. MP is very prepared for the pressure that will come at him in the NBA because of it.
Let's throw it over to
Ouais, mais c'est chiant, parce qu'en gros, ça m'a coupé mon truc, quoi. Bon, pas grave, allez, on va continuer.
You're right. Seems his moment has arrived. Thank you for the report. I'm told now by our producer. Do we have them, guys? Okay, we do.
Franchement, j'aime bien pourquoi connexion avec les serveurs, bah ouais, pas. Vous avez écouté, bien, hein.
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, waiving and stretching the over $113 million owed to Damian Lillard, and then signing the starting center of their arch rival
Ouais, c'est pas grave.
Pacers.
On continue là.
A bold move to say the least, but they feel he's the perfect addition.
Yeah, truly a two-way challenge. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
The three from Garland. The rebound by Turner.
Bon, bah quoi.
I say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Here's MP. And he can't bank that one in. The Cavaliers trail by 11.
Oh là 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 là. Qu'est-ce qu'il est con, hein. L'autre, il... Ouais, ça se voit qu'il est pas... Pour ça, il est pas très... Je sens que le mec... Ah, c'est terrible, ça.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Oh, shoot. That's bon.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Larry Nance is checked in for Jared Allen. Torrey Craig comes in for Mobley. Ball's checked in for Hunter. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Garland. The Bucks also with the sub. Anthony's checked in. Westbrook scanning the floor. Nice step back to get it off.
As a jump shooter, Westbrook is very comfortable hunting from mid-range.
On the wing, Giannis. And here's MP for three. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. They trail by 14. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
Cavaliers shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Nance in the high post. Shoots over Turner. Nance, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The Dallas position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. MP's got 27 points.
MP is...
Ouais, je peux se aller comme ça. C'est ça que j'aurais fallu faire, mais bon, ça ne l'a pas fait, donc...
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. From outside, off the mark.
Ça ne l'a pas fait, donc tant pis. On va éviter de recommencer, quoi.
Bucks lead by 16. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Ouais, puis ils ont vu... Ils ont vu, ouais. Ouais, j'ai peur que le jeu avait encore bugué, quoi.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Russell Westbrook out there with Mitchell. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Nance in at the 5. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And Richard, the best record in the Eastern Conference last season. But the Cavaliers facing payroll concerns coming into this year.
The largest tax penalty in franchise history, blowing past both aprons, and the Cavaliers with 3 All-Stars last season, but trying to keep the band together.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you so much. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Guys?
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Anthony. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Ils vont, hein. Ouais, c'est cool, ça.
Mobley comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Garland in for Donovan Mitchell. MP outside. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 30 points.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Mobley looking it over. The shot by Wade, wide open. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. MP passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to MP. The 19-foot shot, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well,
c'est pas ce que j'ai.
echo the message of the head coach, and I tell you what, it's also as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Wade outside.
Regarde.
Wade sets the pick for Cleveland. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. MP kicks to Trent. Back to MP. Launches it.
Ah, ça y est, il va commencer à le laisser tirer cette bouse.
Looking at Milwaukee, they took the win in their last game against the Raptors.
Ah bah oui, je sais, bah oui, c'est lui des tirs aussi au bout d'un moment.
They needed it most on the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench production
Ah,
was
c'est bon là.
huge, no doubt.
Ah.
Testament to how well prepared this coaching staff
Non mais je
is
disais
for
bien
these
parti tout à
tough
l'heure, hein, mais non,
games.
il fallait que putain de connexion elle se relève. C'est pas normal. Il devrait basculer en mode hors ligne le jeu, mais quand même, c'est voilà. Ouais, c'est ça de faire des jeux tout connectés, bah maintenant, les modes carrière ne servent plus à rien. En gros, le mode carrière joueur, tu peux plus rien faire. Parce que je sauvegarder à la mi-temps quand même au cas où, parce que quand la mi-temps est finie, je fais sauvegarder et quitter, parce que sinon, c'est pas ça, mais c'est chiant.
That shot no good. Great D that time from Portis. A three from MP and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Parce que moi qui a marqué que les points.
Giannis has got assist number 8
Cette
now
blague.
on the night.
Imagine.
Antetokounmpo against Mobley. To halt the run, the shot no good. And so it's MP making things happen for the Bucks. He nailed it in that quarter. Winds up with a total of 4 3-pointers in the period.
Ah, c'est dur, hein.
We'll be right back after this.
Pas de mouche, ouais.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief
Bon, allez,
overview
blablabla.
of some upcoming games. And this is totally off topic, but how did you
Ah,
guys
faut
feel
pas le
about
passer ça?
games on
T'es
back-to-back
sérieux?
nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Cavaliers.
Bon, ça fait le mauvais, parce que ça me saoule. Je sais pas pourquoi ça fait ça. Une fois sur deux,
You know how to fix that,
une fois
fellas?
sur deux, ça fait ça. Je sais pas pourquoi. Tu zappes sur un truc, ça veut pas.
Shaq advocating for more post play. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us.
Voilà.
We'll send you back to Kevin
Rien
Harlan for
comprendre.
more hoops action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one. He's been everywhere.
You just love the patience.
Ah, mais est-ce que ça qui deux? Bon, on va faire le match. Alors celui-là, si je déconnecte, j'arrête. Hein. C'est bon, ça fait d'armes, ça me sert à mission. C'est ça de vouloir faire tout du online et puis voilà. Bah, quand t'as une équipe internet comme ça, bah voilà, tu peux jouer à ton jeu. Ça le disait bien en plus, hein, ça m'avait déconnecté du jeu. C'est bien, hein. Alors que ça devrait pas arriver, ça.
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
2 on the clock, and it's Mitchell missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
This is what total commitment gets you. MP endures and is well rewarded for it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
MP up the line for one.
Oh merde.
Free throw, no good for MP.
Wow.
Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Not to mention the franchise's second ever title.
Comment je peux poursuivre mon lien maintenant?
Série de Netfluenceurs de la série Les Marseillais a été mis KO dans la rue gratuitement. Et puis il y a aussi ce communiqué du CRIF qui dénonce de nombreux actes qui s'est mis dans la ville et qui incluant la situation dans les cités gangrénées par la drogue. Page spéciale.
Takeaway.
Well, the Bucks shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. MP looking around. Good, another from 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for 3-point shots made.
Running the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
And Kuzma has it in the corner. MP outside. Antetokounmpo dishes to MP. Connects again from distance.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Here's Kuzma. Trent passes to Antetokounmpo. And here's MP, and again for 3.
He is unstoppable here. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands, GA, by himself for 3rd place in most threes all time. And that one's good. Hunter.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
The 3 from MP. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Cleveland moving it around. Outside Garland. Mitchell in the corner. Off target with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here's M. Good. He hits again.
And it's 60 points again. Can't believe he's done it now 3 times.
I mean, right, 3 times. He's now tied for the 3rd most 60-point games in a single campaign. The 3 from Garland. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's MP, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Miles Turner. So, Richard, let's give him some credit. Jared Allen has turned himself into a more complete player, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's not just a floor spacer, but he does everything else at an elite level. Very efficient. Doesn't make a ton of mistakes that will beat you.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003. Soon back on stage after a quarter.
Hits it again. Wow.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Mitchell up top, covered by Anthony. A wide open look here for Craig. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Pass to Antetokounmpo. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally
good. Another from three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Mitchell looking it over. Will it go? That shot is off. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Milwaukee on top, running away with it. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us?
Substitution here for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Nance. Evan Mobley comes in for Torrey Craig. Hunter's checked in for Ball. And it's Garland in for Russell Westbrook. The Bucks also changing it up. A.J. Green, he's checked in for Smith. And MP subbed in and again for three.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the second most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. And it's good. And good. There's another.
Unreal. He's got the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how he
connects again from distance.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Craig is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
2 minutes remaining.
Mitchell against Anthony. For three, Hunter. The three-pointer is right on target.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
A three from MP, and again for three.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the ball. Higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. MP outside. Pass to Prince. Back to MP. And yep, another basket.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game.
And with 81 in the rearview mirror, he only has the great Wilt Chamberlain and his 100 mark left, a record nobody thought would be touched. But this is the closest anybody has ever come.
On offense here, the Bucks.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bucks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Anthony, the pass to MP. Lets it go from deep and got it. Another basket.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Harlan with it. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And so long, everyone.
MP's going to surprise a lot of people, man. He did a really good job going up against those guys in Europe as grown men. I think he's a really good sleeper pick for Rookie of the Year this year. Shout out MP.
See, this is when you know whatever Xander's filming is a big deal to him. Getting this steady shot with the tripod, crucial.
Actually, I got my big break filming documentary using only a handheld right here in this city. That's how your agent first noticed me. I was reading Bergman. He said one should film as music. I never thought of it that way before, but everything I've done ever since has been shaped by music. Those behind the scene cuts Austin likes so much, straight out of hip hop. You know, like some samples like will loop all the way through a song while others only pop in once. I did that, but with film. And then other genres take brag time. Yo, one time
Time, bro.
What's up?
Look, honestly, your life's journey from ball to, what's his name, Berkman, I want to hear more of that. I do. I want to hear everything, but just later. Just tell me later, bro, okay? Like, repeat it with me. Right now, I
gotta get
ready. Yeah, okay.
All right,
I appreciate you, though.
That's fair.
Later, hey, later, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hello and welcome to a great night of hoops. You can feel the excitement in the air for this game. It's part of the NBA Cup. Here with Grant Hill, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Tonight we've got a special treat. Our NBA insider, Shams Charania, sitting in with us as well. Shams, glad you could be here tonight.
Of course, BA, I'm glad to be a part of this crew. This is a pretty big-time group I'm a part of right now, BA.
Yeah, well, good luck getting the word in, my friend. And the injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
Here early in the season, these two teams trying to overcome the injuries and hopefully get healthier down the stretch.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. White and Okoro are the wings. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Jones in at the point. And for the Bucks, at the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Gary Trent is out there with MP, and it's Portis in at the 5 down low. And the Bulls continue to stack young forward prospect Shams. Last season it was Matas Buzelis, and now they had Noah Asenge.
Yeah, and you talk to people on the league, BA, and this is a team that has some young players, also some veteran players, so trying to figure out just exactly the direction. This organization, but Matas Buzelis and Noah Asenge fell to them late in the lottery. Both have a ton of upside and athleticism that's waiting to be refined. We'll see if they can figure it out in Chicago.
Yeah, and we'll see if all that patience is going to pay off for the Bulls.
It feels like they've been living in the play-in tournament. Let's see if they can find themselves out of that.
And when it comes to the rivalries this team has, MP made something very clear, that his goal was to beat each and every single one in his way.
And one of the objectives of any team is to take down your rivals. MP may be humble, but he doesn't want his game, or more importantly, his team, to be overshadowed. Clearly, that motivation has been a driving factor in their success to this point in those key games.
You know, the other day I was checking out the magazine stand at the bookstore, and I saw MP right on the cover. How about that?
Oh, I saw it too at the supermarket. And you know what? Congrats to MP. Making a magazine cover is no doubt a I made it moment.
And we've heard greats like KD and LeBron question ring culture in the NBA, Shams.
They both chased after championships as well, though. They've both gone after those rings, and so for sure, counting rings, that definitely oversimplifies the legacy of the game. We have to see exactly how the player's body of work stacks up. Everyone's going to have their own opinion. Everyone's going to have their take. And trying to influence public opinion is a tricky game. At the end of the day, people are going to look at stats. They're going to look at how many championships you win. They're going to look at the entire body of work. And rings culture is a part of that to an extent.
Yeah, and think about the civic pride that comes to a city that an organization is in when they do win a championship.
Kevin Durant won 2 rings with the Warriors when he went there. LeBron James won 2 rings with the Miami Heat when he went there. So they both have gone and sought after that culture that comes with championship pedigree.
Vucevic, a screen on Trent. White for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They're a team of momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Looking at the standings in the NBA Cup, the group stage just starting.
Yeah, lots of games remaining. I think the magic number is 3. If you get those 3 wins and have a good point differential, you normally advance to the knockout rounds.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The last 7 league MVPs born outside the United States, Shams. The game is going global. What's next?
So, BA, Adam Silver cited this statistic. 5 years from now, only 40% of the youth in the world will live in Africa. I think we'll see a lot of investment in developing that talent, not to mention captivating fans in that market, but really around the world. That's what the NBA is, a global sport.
Do you think we'll see teams, divisions, possibly groups of teams in certain areas around the world that'll be part of the NBA?
NBA Europe is very much in the works. There could be a real league there with the NBA.
From deep, MP. And another three for Milwaukee.
Oh, so competitive. MP with the response three. This guy is all about winning.
Now here's Jones. White with a screen on MP. Pass to Buzelis. And here is Vucevic. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Vucevic answering the three.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you guys.
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. And so here is Chicago. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Jones finds White. From downtown, Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
From deep, MP. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Vucevic. Six to shoot. Here's Buzelis. Three-pointer off the mark. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter here. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Pass to Buzelis. Will it go? Jones. Nice persistence to tip it back in. Jones has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
And so it's Milwaukee in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And if you're just tuning in, Sean, still plenty of fixation on the ratings.
Yeah, BA, and we've heard directly from the league that it's part of
Hey.